What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet SuperCliff, coming at you live with a brand new video. And for today's majestic and fantastic video, we are hitting it up with another issue of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, issue number 4. But before we dive into the weirdness of DC, if you are new to the channel, then smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything that happens on this majestic channel. So what are you waiting for? Let's raise the bar and go full on Super Saiyan. Hit that subscribe button. Thus, without further ado, let's get freaky with the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, issue number 4. So our story begins at the shelter, the Doom Patrol's base of operations, which is somewhere in Kansas. Now it's here where we get reintroduced to Dr. Sincho, and her role is basically that of a therapist. Following the events of Lazarus Planet and the uptick of people getting their metagene activated, thus giving them powers, well, let's face it, that's a major thing that happened. Like, imagine one day you can all of a sudden just talk to fish. I don't know, maybe you might need some help. When it comes to that, you might need someone to talk to about your new developments. Now, after giving the synopsis of what the doctor's role is, she tells her patient and us via meta manner that we can just call her Jerry. From there, we see that the good doctor is having a session with the Doom Patrol's newest recruit, Degenerate. And let's not forget, Degenerate is kind of a dick. And this is mostly the case because the more he gets mad and angry, the longer he gets to keep his own powers active. Now, while he's explaining the team's last mission to the therapist, we get the sense that through their dialogue, that perhaps the reason Degenerate is always an asshole and wants to keep his powers active is because he might be afraid of being vulnerable, becoming sentimental again. He's afraid that he'll get sad. Therefore, he won't feel as powerful as he does now. Basically, it's a way to shield his feelings. From there, we move on to different sessions. We have Jerry talking with Rita Farr, where Rita's talking about the improvements she's been making ever since becoming Elastigirl. And now that she's at a place where she feels like she wants to allow herself to be happy. Or in the case of Larry Trainer, aka Negative Man, his session involves having to come to terms that though Larry and the Negative Spirit have found peace, at the same time, Larry doesn't have anyone special in his life to share that with. When it comes to Robotman, he admits that he's a bit of a control freak. He wants to help and protect people so much. However, it gets him feeling anxious. And given what happened of late following Lazarus Planet, he's even more on edge. The Doom Patrol right now are, pissing people off. And so he's afraid that he can't control or help the situation, or what's to come. And lastly, we have Beast Girl. And really, this is where we get her origin story, where one night she's walking alone, minding her own business, and upon being confronted by a pack of hungry coyotes, her metagene activates, becoming a purple animal-like monster in the process. Carly becomes Beast Girl. However, Carly doesn't get the love and support following her transformation. Instead, she's called a freak and a monster by everyone in her town. And the worst of it comes from her dad. Basically, Beast Girl gets run out of town, ostracized in a sense. But luckily, Beast Girl looks at it from a very positive perspective, because now she's a member of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, and her mission is to help those come to terms with their new powers, and to help people to feel less alone and more loved. Afterwards, once Beast Girl's session concludes, Jerry speaks to the chief, aka CrazyJane, wondering if she's open to having a session, given the personality Jane had always valued their time speaking together. But that's when Jane turns around and confirms that she, the chief, her personalities, and Jane are fine. And that, folks, was the end of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, issue number 4. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly, truly means the world to me. So yeah, DennisCulver delivers a unique yet satisfying issue. What I liked about this issue is how the story essentially normalizes therapy. I mean, let's face it, we used to live in a world where therapy was viewed as abnormal. Like if you had a therapist, it meant you were weird or something. And that's just simply not the case. Therapy is important. Hell, I have a therapist and we talk about major issues. The world is a fucked up place, and even superheroes need someone to talk to. And yes, though talking is the theme of this issue, by making it such allows the issue to really dive into these characters, especially the new one like Degenerate and Beast Girl. Yes, Degenerate is a dick, but we get why, and it's not just because he wants to feel powerful, he doesn't want to feel scared again. Thereby, we can relate. Plus, given we only have 3 issues left of the series, we get enough in here where we, the reader, understand the characters. We get where they are per se. And so as we continue forward, there's a feeling of care wherever the story decides to bring our characters. My only complaint for the issue, though, was the art. It felt less detailed than prior issues. By no means does it ruin the story, but you can tell that the art may have been rushed. But besides that, this was a solid issue that was character focused and handled in a very fun, cathartic way. So yeah, as always, I'm a majestic sayer of words, SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so that you'll never miss out on an upload, and so that you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Legit guys, hitting that subscribe button and liking these videos and commenting, it really does help and go a long way with the channel. So yeah, do it. It's free. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for issue number 5? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity goo.